Hotel family, once again, this is Brother Blanks, founding chief president here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind. Today, I would like to address the holiday of the 4th of July, in which I have come to define as the 4th of July, and I would like to expound upon a few reasons why. On the date of July the 4th of 1776, the founding fathers of this nation gained and staked a definite claim. Now I would like for you to take that word claim, let it simmer on the back burner of your brain for a few short minutes, and then I will come back and turn it up. Gained and staked a definite claim on this universal geographical location now known as America. However, her sense of independence and security in the way that she herself, America, defines it, as being financially, economically, socially, politically, spiritually, and militarily self-dependent, was not yet gained nor established until well after another 100 years of the oppressive imposing of forced-free labor upon an African people against their will, through cruel, inhumane treatment and suffering, totaling more than 400 years of what we have come to know worst as slavery and racism. See, the true independence of this nation was found and erect on the backs, blood, sweat, tears, and fears of an African people. Lost children of the one divine creator, stolen, and yes, traded into a land that was not their own. So the 4th of July can easily and clearly be defined as a more than 204-year-old lie. The 4th of July. This is a known fact, brothers and sisters, so together, if you will, let us examine the facts. Now, my sisters and brothers, I'm sure at some point or another, many of you have owned or purchased an item of value, like jewelry, a car, a home, and etc., in which you was obligated to pay notes or installments on that item. If so, then I'm sure you will agree with me that the true independence of ownership did not and cannot come from the mere staking of a claim, signing of a contract or an agreement. Point being, it is one thing to stake a claim, but it's entirely a different thing to attain the financial resources to keep and maintain that land or item in which you have staked merely your claim. For America, that resource was slavery. Fact. Now, mothers, I would like for you to bear witness to this. Now, the date of July the 4th of 1776, it is the date in which it is said that America was officially given birth to. With this in mind, it is also quite safe to state the fact that America was still in a very early, vulnerable, and initial stage of infancy. Just as the natural nature of all people and most things in their infancy stages of development to be essentially dependent upon someone or something, America was no exception. One may ask in this day and age, America, dependent of who or what? The infancy stages of America's growth and development is the conception and child of two very ugly, satanic, and wicked parents, whose mother is named slavery, and father being that of racism. So young America sucked and lactated from the mammary gland and breast of her mother's slavery for not only financial, but economical, social, political, military strength, and for the vital nourishment of independence until she could physically suck no longer. shortly thereafter, and of course during that time, she turned to her father, racism, for guidance, morality, principle, leadership, as well as further growth and development. So now, after more than 400 years of the oppressive imposing of forced-free labor upon an African people against their will through cruel, inhumane treatment and suffering, now here she so proudly and independently stands. America, the full-grown, spitting image of both her satanically wicked mother slavery and her notoriously evil father, racism. Fact: her so-called independence was definitely not acquired nor established by any form of righteous or godly means whatsoever. There's an ancient African proverb that is so loosely taken out of its natural context and origin today. And it say, it takes a whole village to raise a child. Yet, it is so ironic that it primarily only took slavery and racism to raise this whole nation now known as America. I'm Brother Blanks, founding chief president here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind, where our motto is free the mind, and those once lost and left behind shall come forth in time.